let me share the screen. And I think I've been sharing all the recordings every same day, right? Yesterday only I shared the yesterday's recording and day for yesterday's.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So yesterday we were talking about the pandas. That is the what is pandas basically is an open source library in Python which is used for the data analysis, data manipulation and data transformation and EDA, that is nothing but the exploratory data analysis. Okay. For
Yeah.
more visit, I think you can go to the pandas documentation. So how we can import the pandas? Basically import pandas as PD, where this PD is basically alias. You can write anything, but the industry standard is we write PD over here, right? But as is mandatory.
Mm.
Until unless you don't write the as, it will not recognize that it is a PD. Okay. Then we have seen
Yeah.
that how to read the data from Excel. Basically PD dot read Excel, and we pass the path of that Excel wherever it is in your local system. Okay.
Mm.
Next, let's say this is same one. It's no difference in the
Yeah.
pd dot read excel and here both are same, but here basically if you see I have used the forward slash and here the
Mm.
backward slash with the r, so both meaning same. Okay. And this is the data frame, and we have done some of the analysis, I guess, how to type of that. What is head means top 5, tail means top sorry bottom 10 5. Safe will show the number of columns and number of rows. Size will show the size basically in KB. And if you want, let's say, to print only required columns, you can pass under the 2 square bracket basically. So that is also you can consider the nested list, one list inside the another list. Okay.
Yeah. Mm.
Dot head. Next, we have seen if you want to print only the columns. Next, let's say if you want to print only the Bollywood, so you can pass industry equal to Bollywood. Here we have seen same, but we have assigned to the different variable over here. And then here Bollywood plus release year greater than 2018. Then we are planning to read the multiple sheets. So let's say here I have taken the Excel as a variable. Inside this Excel, I am basically adding the Excel file. Okay, so basically this is nothing but not reading any particular sheet, it is reading the entire Excel itself. And then if you do Excel dot sheet names, it will give you all the sheet names. Okay. And from here we have read the basically movies sheet. I have kept inside the variable movies. Okay. Now here I have read basically the financial sheet, and what I have done basically pd dot read excel, and I pass the excel which is basically the path of the excel over here. Okay. And then
Yeah.
I have mentioned here sheet name equal to financial, which is this one. Okay. And this is the head. Now I will what I'll do that if you want to, let's say, read the other sheet movie actor, so I'll take this as a first variable. Okay. Variable, this is nothing but just a variable right now,
Mm.
equal to, sorry, actor equal to pd dot read excel, and first is the path, so my path is saved in this variable, that is excel itself, right?
Excel.
So I will pass here that excel excel comma, then it will ask sheet name equal to, this time I'll pass the, this one is my sheet name. Okay. So I'll copy from here, control C, and paste over here.
Mm.
Done. Now if you print this movies actor dot head, it will show you top 5 and the inside that whatever the column is there, movie IDs and actor IDs. Okay. Next, what we can take, actor. So I'll write over here actor equal to, again, actor equal to pd dot read excel. Okay. And then we can pass the this excel comma sheet name equal to, I think exactly same whatever the sheet name is there, this one you need to pass actor. Okay. Then actor dot head, it will give you the all the head of that. only top 5. Next, let's say that you want to read the language also, so you can pass over here lang short form equal to pd dot read excel. Okay, then excel comma sh sheet name equal to what you can pass over here, language. So like this you can read the multiple sheet in the multiple variable. Okay, now what I want that I want to merge, let's say in the movie variable we have movie id, title, industry, release year, IMD rating, studio, language id and language, correct? And I have in financial, I have financial data. So what I want that I want to combine this both. So what we can take one variable for that, movies data equal to basically combine both the data. What do you need, how will you combine this?
Yeah. So you, two sheets.
Yeah. So if I ask you the same question in the Excel, how will you do this? Or if I ask you same question in SQL, how will you do this?
So
What will you do?
combining, yes. So combining two different sheets.
Hmm.
Or,
Yeah, combining to differentiate. I have one here movie where I have movie ID, title, industry, release year, IMD rating, studio, language ID, and language. In financial data, I have movie ID, budget, revenue, unit, and currency. Right, two different sheet I have. Okay, so my question
Mhm.
is that I want to combine both. Then only I can do the financial analysis, right? So I want to
Yes.
combine both. So let's same question if I ask you in the Excel, how will you combine this? Or if I same question if I ask you in the SQL, how will you combine this?
Using VLOOKUP, we can, because we do have identifier. That is one of the method.
So you will
Using
apply
more.
the basically VLOOKUP in the Excel, right?
Yes.
And if I ask you in the Excel sorry SQL, how will you do this?
Oh, from two different tables. We can call two different sheets. Can we use and operator? No,
And
and
operator,
is
how will you
Join,
combine join?
join.
Yes, you will perform a
joins.
join over here, and join will be based upon movie ID because movie ID is here the common column, right?
Mhm.
So I am going to use exactly similar kind of function over here, which will be basically merge. Merge works same as a join in the SQL. Okay, as join work in the SQL, same way it is work merge work in the Python. Okay, any doubt? Any doubt in
No.
the like what is the merge or what is like we are not understanding what we are going to do. So how do we are going to perform that I'll show you now. But overall you understand, right? So if I want to combine two different variable data frame in Pandas, you can use the merge query over here, but you can use a concatenation also, both are possible. So let me do first using the merge, and then I'll show you using the concatenation. Okay, it's clear?
Yeah.
Fine. So let's try without any delay. Let me come down over here and I can write over here pd dot merge means pandas merge, open the bracket, means function it is. So obviously I need to pass some of the parameter inside this. So what are the parameter I need to pass? We don't know. If we don't know that, press shift and tab, it will open the documentation. Okay, then click on this plus and it will show you that what are the parameter we need to pass. See, left data frame or series, right data frame or series, how you want to merge, inner. So here also it is a inner, outer, left, right, and everything is there. Okay, on means at what column basis you want to merge. Then there is a right on and left on. Let's say that your column name on the right table is something else and in left table something else, then you can pass on left on the common column name and from the left table, and on the right on you pass the common column from the right table. It's clear? So in our case movie id is the common column, right or wrong?
Yes, sir.
And let's say that the movie id here, movie id in the movie table, it's something, let's say it start with a capital M, and in the financial table it start with the small m. Then we can pass as a, if I give the movie in the left table left side, then we can write left on equal to this movie id and right on equal to this movie id. Okay, but as of now both are same, so we can write on, not required any what right left on and right on, that is not required in this case. It's clear?
Yes,
Clear.
sir.
So let's perform this. Let's perform this. Here I will write that left first is asking the left, so I want to keep the movies data frame in the left side, which is this one. Which one it is? This one, sorry, it is movie not movies. So I'll copy this and I'll paste over here. Okay, then right table I want to keep financial, control C and pass over here. Okay, then next question is how you want to join. So let's say I'll keep the left only. Okay, let's see if I'll get the error, we'll handle it. Left. Okay, then next will be on, means at what column. So basically my column will be movie id. Okay, that's all I want to pass over here, movie id. So it is same as a, guys, SQL joint, right? I'm calling the right
Yes.
table, I'm calling the left table, right table, how I want to join left, and on movie id, there is a common column name. Press shift and enter. Done. Now check, take this data, movie data, and print this. See over here, movie id, title, industry, next is release year, imd rating, studio, language id, language. Till here you have a movie data, right? And budget, revenue, unit and currency you have a from the financial data, right? Now I have used the left means all the data from the left table, so and only the common data from the right table, right? So see,
Yes.
106 is showing none over here because 106 is not available on the right table. It's clear? Again,
Yes.
112 is basically movie id which is not available in the financial table, so it's over here none. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Now next question is that, so we have this over here. So this is how we can merge this. Now I will perform the concatenation. Okay, in using the concatenation also you can perform, and I'll also show you that what is the difference between merge and concatenation, and this is also one of the interview question in Pandas, what is the difference between merge and concatenation. Okay, so first let me perform the concatenation and then I will explain you what is the difference between these two. So I don't want to show all the data, so I'll keep the 5, it's enough for me. Okay, next, using the concatenation. Okay, I'll take different variable, I cannot take the same variable, so again movies data using cat. Okay, equal to pd dot pd dot con, what is happening here, concat. Okay, bracket. Now see what I need to pass over here. Here I need to pass the iterable nd frame mapping hashable nd frame. It means that in the object I need to pass the two different data frame. Okay, it can be list also, but I have a data frame that will pass. Then is asking the axis. What is axis? That I'll show you. Join, how it should be, by default is outer. Then there is a ignore index, right now it's a false. I'll show you what is the meaning of this. Okay, rest is not required. Sort copy. Sort means, yeah, you can use the sort also. So what I'll do that I will, let's copy from here, or I'll pass one by one. So first is movies, movie, by the way, movie comma, next is financial, financial. Okay, now you will ask me that here I have not used the any bracket, but here why I'm passing inside the bracket as a list, because here it is clearly mentioned over here left and right. So if I use the first name movie over here, it will take as a left, and if I pass the second one, it will take as a right. But in this case, if you see, it is asking the object, means pass all the data frame whichever you want to concat together, and if you want to pass together, you need to keep in the list. So by the way, this is list here. I have created one list over here, correct? Inside this list I have two data frame. Okay, next, axis, x is equal to, I'll keep 0, y 0, no, I'll take 1. Okay, what is the meaning of 1 and what is the meaning of 0, I'll explain just now. Just give me just 2 minutes of time. Next, I want to keep as big as first time I want to keep this ignore index false. Okay, control V. Why it is not pasting, by the way? Okay, I'll write that ignore index equal to first time is a false. Okay, I close the bracket. This one is not required over here. It will give the error. No error. Let's see. Okay, why not error? I understand that. So I will change over here now 0. Okay, now see this, what is happening. Did you see that? Let me explain this, what is happening. First I'll explain what is the meaning of 0 and what is the meaning of axis 1. Okay, then I'll show you the what is the meaning of ignore index and true and false. Okay, and how this concatenation is working over here, because we have not passed any column over here, right? Like common column over here. Then how it is concatenating, by the way. So for that, let me take this 1 minute. Okay, over here, if you see over here, I have passed x is equal to 0. Okay, and as I pass x is equal to 0, see over here, movie ID, all the IDs over here, title, industry, next release year, IMD rating, studio, language ID, language, till here. Basically it is a data of movie table. This one is here. Okay, and this budget, revenue and unit currency is the data of this one, right? Now, so I have all the data from movies, but from the financial it is all are none, right? And if you see from here, that is 37, basically 37, you have over here none, and you have all the data over here of financial. Correct, right?
Yes.
Okay, so what is happening basically? It is very important, to understanding this axis is very important. Let me open one whiteboard and let me explain you what is happening in this case. Okay, so basically I had a not I had I have two table, right? This is one table and another table. No yaar, I have the another table, and both the table basically having a different column. Here I have a, let's say, movie ID, title, then language ID, all this, and here I have budget, I have let's say what, currency, million and billion. So both are not symmetric columns, both are different columns, right? And what you want, that if you want to combine means you can only, the way to combine this is like this, right? Then it will become the full table, right? Half of the information of this movie, let's say related to financial, is here. So if you want to combine, it should be like this. So it will be complete information, movies plus their financial, correct? But if you add something like this here and bottom this, it will be a wrong, right? Because both are not the same data. It's not like half of the data is in this table and half of data in this table, so you can vertically you can combine. You have to combine this horizontally, right? Correct?
Yes.
And if the data is half, then you can combine both in the vertically. So whenever you are going to combine horizontally, the axis for this axis will be 0. Okay, whenever you are going to combine both the table vertically, the axis will be 1. Okay, so I think I have used over here 1. Sorry, I did a mistake. It should be 0. It should be 0. It is 0 and it is 1. So if you are going to perform horizontally, it should be axis 1. If you are going to perform vertically, axis should be 0. Okay, so what happened if, let's say that, and in the concatenation, I think, yeah, I have explained this in the Excel also. If you are performing the concatenation in vertically, both the table have a symmetric columns. Symmetric means same columns. If there is a difference in this, let's say, caps also, somewhere is a small letter and somewhere is a capital letter, it will not identify. The order of the column doesn't matter, but the name of the column matter whenever you are going to perform this vertical concatenation. Okay, but in case of horizontal is not mandatory. Same thing happen over here. I have passed over here x is equal to 0, means I am asking to apply vertical. So I have one movie table over here and I have one financial table over here, and I'm asking this Python code to connect both the table vertically. First it will be my movie table, and below that there will be a financial table. But as both are not symmetric, means both the tables are not having a symmetric column, same column, it has connected something like this table, and from here my financial table. So respective to this movie data, here all are none, and respective to this financial table FI, all the data here is none. If you see, correct, all the data are none over here, right? See, and all the data respective to this is none over here, because it is connecting how? Vertically, right? See, it is connecting vertically. It's clear? So
Yeah.
this is not I want, this is not the result I want. So I need to correct this. To correct this, basically I want to change the axis equal to 1 over here. Okay, now enter this and enter over here. See, now it is correct, right? It is exactly same whatever we got the result in the this one merge, right? Now your question can be that we have not passed common what, we have not passed the common column, then how it is concatenating basically, Correct, your question can be that. So I'll create a different scenario for that. True. Now see what is happening. I have mentioned over here, ignore index equal to true. Okay, and see over here the difference you will identify. Did you understand this or not? What is happening over here? I am asking that whatever the index value of both the column, both the tables, ignore that one. Okay, and concatenate based upon that. So basically it has removed all the columns name, correct, first of all, and it has given their own index over here, 1 to 0 to 12. Over here if you see, there's some none value over here, correct. Why? Because in this is the, by the way, movie ID in the financial table. In that we have some of the movie IDs, corresponding to that we have a table, what do you call, financial data, but same movie IDs is not available over here, so it is showing none over here. It's clear. So it is by the way considering their own index, and it is giving their own index over here, and in the left also, in the row also, in the column also. That is the meaning of the index ignore index equal to true, but I'll give as a false. Okay, still your question is not clear, I guess. Your question was that at the end how it is connecting, basically whenever you are doing concatenation between the two columns, that is also horizontal, means you are connecting both the tables one after another, right, horizontally, one after another, sorry, one after another horizontally. In this case it is connecting based upon the index. So here 0, in this movie ID wherever it will be 0 will connect over here. Here it is 1, it will connect over here wherever there will be 1. It's clear. But if you pass, let's say that I have here movie ID financial, right, if you pass your own index over here, then definitely there will be mismatch in the concatenation. It's clear. If you pass over here, let's say if your index in the financial table start from something else, from 5 to start from 5, then definitely there will be some mismatch in the concatenation. Is clear? So in the concatenation it is basically concat based upon the index whenever you are passing x is equal to 1. In the merge, now is it, what is the difference between merge and concatenation? In the merge it is works similar as a SQL join. Here we can join both two tables or two data frame based upon the common columns, and how you want to join, left, right, full outer, full inner, all those parameter we can pass, and it will work similar to the SQL join. It's clear? Any doubt in both?
Yeah. And Prashant, I just want to understand, when we are talking about indexing, are we saying that the first row will combine with the first row of another table?
Yes, this is what, yes, you
Okay, so
understood
if the
correctly.
movie ID series is changing in the next, if we do not have any budget data for 105,
Hmm.
so will that combine with 106 then?
Sorry, I don't get you.
So in the first table, if
Hmm.
we have the data for 105,
Yeah.
but in the second table, we do not have any data for movie ID 105.
Hmm.
So it means, will it combine with 106 then?
No, it will not combine with that. It will give the none value.
Because we do not have 105 row number row available in budget.
105 is not available. How you can say 105 is not available?
No, no, no. I'm just giving you an example. Like if 105 is not available
Hmm.
on the second tab in the second table,
Hmm.
so how it will match? Like the row number 5 will be
So
105
you
and the
are saying
details.
that if there is a 106 is not available over here, let's say scenario, right?
Yeah.
Or let's say that
Yes.
105 movie ID is not available, then how it will join, right? Correct?
Yeah.
So let's say let's
Yeah.
create the scenario. See see in the hands-on itself. It's better always to try and see. So let's say that I'll go to this data. This is data which we are reading over there, right? So what we are going to do over here, I will remove, where is my cursor here? I will remove this 105 from here. I have 105, right? So I'll remove this 105 also and 106 both. Okay, I'll delete from here. Perfect. Now
Yeah.
what I'll do that, I am saving it by the way. Why it is taking so long? Your change could not be saved because sharing violation. Okay, okay, because this is reading in the Python, I cannot save it. Okay, correct. I cannot change this until unless I don't close that Jupyter notebook. I cannot do anything in this Excel.
Okay.
So there is another way. Let me do that. I'll copy this, the copy, and I'll paste over here. This is a copy of it, right?
Yeah.
So what I'll do that, I will make this as a test. Okay, now I will open this Excel, and here I will change the, I'll delete that column whatever I deleted earlier. So 105 and 106 both I'll delete from it. Okay, now we don't have that. I'll save it. Saved. I'll close this. Now I'll take the path of it, copy the path, not property, sorry. Copy the path, come back to this Jupyter and read this Excel now. Instead of that one, read this one. So where I have the data, where I have not here, not here, not here, here, Excel. I'll replace this with that Excel. Okay, so now I have this data. Rest of the code will be the same. I'll just run one by one. Okay, and this is movie ID same because I did not do any changes over here. In financial I did the changes. So this time there will not be 105 and 106, right?
Yeah.
Okay, instead of running other table, I'll directly jump to the concatenation. So here is the, I use a concatenation, right? So just remember that this time we don't have a movie ID 105 and 106, right, in the financial table. So I'll run this code again. Done. Now run this. See, 101, 102, 103, 104 and 105 concatenated with 107 over here.
Yeah. So that I was expecting. So that mismatch.
Did you understand now? So if there's a changes in the index, definitely there will be an issue in your concatenation. So from here till here it is okay, right? From till here it is okay, but from here your sequence has completely changed. If you see,
Mm-hmm.
correct?
Mm-hmm.
But same if you run this in the merge, run this, and run the full data. 101, 101 with this, 105 and 106 is not available, so respective to this it is none over here, right?
Yeah.
So it is always advised, that advised not by me, it is always advised, I said, that whenever you are combining any data, one after another, use the merge, not the concatenation, if you have some doubt in the index of the data. It's clear?
Yeah.
So that is one of the example that the difference between merge and concatenation. So I'll go with this data because this data is incorrect, right? This data is incorrect, but this is one of the examples, so you can keep this in the notebook over here. Perfect. So my perfect data is which one? This one. I'll carry forward this over here and I'll continue with this one. So guys, I have all the data, which is basically uh, what movies data basically I have referential plus revenue. I have
So do we
lang.
need to change the path as well? So I think we have updated the path of different.
So that's okay, no, because I have all the data here. If you want to change that
Okay.
again, so in both cases it will be, see, if you change the part, nothing will happen, only you will get over here corresponding to 105, you will get some data over here, that's all.
Yeah.
10
Okay.
106 there was nothing anyway, right? I have changed only in financial table. I have removed 105 and 106. Anyhow, in 106 was blank, so there is no case, you will get NaN over only. But 105, if I again change the path, you will earlier path, you will get some data in the 105. That's all. That's the difference
But
you are going to get. Okay, so I'll continue from here itself. So let's say I have this data, okay, and I want to know that each data type, want to know the each columns data type. So I'll write over here what is the column name of here. It is movies data, right? Movies data dot d type. If you write this, it will get the error, I am sure. I need to pass as a function. Why? Movies data d types. Data frame object is not to be d types. D types there, d types. D type. D type, sorry. So see, the very first one, movie ID is a int, means it is a numerical value. Title is the object. Object means it is string. Industry is also string. Release year is a int, but it's basically it is a 2023 is a calendar year, by the way, but it's indicating over here as a int. Okay, IMD rating is a float. Studio is a, again, string. Next, language ID is a int, language is object, budget is float, revenue is float, unit currency is the object over here. Perfect. This is what you can get. There is a one more thing you can write over here. Movies data dot info. It will give you basically how many columns, non-null columns are there. So if you see here, budget columns, you have only 37 columns non-none. Null means the total, see, total is a 40, right? So there are the 3 columns over here which having a null values. It's clear? Understanding, right?
yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Now the question is that if there is if there is a null value in the data, what you will do? So the answer is that first of all you try to remove those null. If possible, you try to remove these nulls, means bring the data corresponding to that if possible. Okay. If it is not possible, in the data, basically in the data science, what we do basically, we replace this null value by the mean or median or by k-means. There's a lot of things to do basically. We can apply some statistical tools and we replace that one, or some cases if we see that the null value is very small, 1 or 2, we just delete from the data itself. Okay, so first of all I'll show you that how to find the null values, like in which columns how many nulls are there, how to find that. Correct. So what we will do that, find the null values in each columns. So for that I'm going to write that my movies data dot is null. Okay, is null basically give you the true and false value. Correct. Only true and false. Wherever there is null, it will give the true value, see, and wherever there is no null, it will give the false value. But we want the number, so I'll pass over here dot sum. That's all, and it will show you this. See, in the IMD rating there is a 1 null values. In the budget 3, revenue 3 columns having 3 rows having a null values. Unit also having a 3 null values, and currency also having a 3 null values. It's clear? Now what to do with this null values? As I said that the best way is that if we see that the null values is very small, we remove that one. But in the data analytics, we don't require those statistical tools to handle these null values. Whenever you're on data science, then we apply those, k-means and imputer or mean, mode, medians, all those parameters you can say or something. But here we can directly remove. So how can you remove these null values? Basically, if you remove the null values, means what will happen? So let's say that let me show you that. Let's say that you have a null values over here, right? So if you write a code to remove this data, what it will do that it will remove the all the data corresponding to this. So basically it will remove the entire row itself. Okay, so it will remove entire row itself. Here also, if you want, if you apply that code, it will basically take all that data, means all the row corresponding to this. Is clear? So let's how to do that. So basically the code is for that. Remove the null values from the data. For that, movies data dot drop null drop, I think a drop null. One second, drop null, I think it is. No, drop null. I'm forgetting this code function actually. Drop. Let me write this drop, what it will ask. Drop NA, I guess it is. Drop NA. Drop NA, yes, drop NA. And then we can pass over here like what axis you want to prefer for that. Axis equal to, if you pass 0, 0 means horizontal or vertical. Come on.
0 vertical.
Sure.
0 vertical.
0 means, yes, 0 means vertical.
Yeah.
And axis equal to 1 means horizontal, right? So
Yeah.
if you write just drop NA, it will drop corresponding to, by default it is basically taking 0, means it will take vertically and it will drop. So let's keep as it is. I don't want to pass anything over here. Just click over here. See what happened. 105 you will not see over here, right? 106 also not there, right? Correct. You will not find any null values over here now. If you see, let's say if I'll keep in some new variable, df23 I've taken, just random variable I've taken, nothing else. df23 dot is null dot sum. If you do, you will not find any null values over here. Correct?
Yeah. It will drop on the rows itself.
Yeah, it will, as I said that it will drop the all the row corresponding to that. So basically it is, here is a null value, so it will drop the entire rows. Sorry, entire rows of this. Again null values here, it will drop entire rows. Here null value means it will drop entire rows itself. Okay?
Yeah.
Because there is no meaning how it will drop only this particular column or particular value. So again, if they drop this one and if there is a data of this, again there is a null only corresponding to this, right? So that's why it is removing entire column itself. Sorry, entire row itself. But if you pass over here x is equal to 1. See what happened basically. I'll show you df23. What happened?
Column.
It has
The
removed
column.
the entire column itself, right? So it is not a good advice to use the x is equal to 1, because wherever there will be null value, it will remove the entire column itself. So it's always 0.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have again this one, but I don't want to create a different variable. So what I'll do that I'll drop this and I will save inside this itself. Or I can pass, instead of writing equal to, there is a one function over here called in place. INPLAC, in place equal to true. What does it mean? Let me show you that what is the meaning of this in place. Movies dot is null dot sum. Okay, so yeah, the question was that what is the meaning of in place. First of all, I'll remove this in place and I will perform. I am not doing anything, just movies data dot drop NA is drop the null values, x is equal to 0. If you not pass also, by default it will take x is equal to 0. See, this function has created in such a way that by default it is taking the x is equal to 0. Okay, that is not a problem. Enter this. So what it has done, it has removed the NA value, right? You will not find here 105 and 106, right? That has removed. Now if you enter over here again, it has removed, yes, but I have not passed in place. How it has removed? Give me a second. I think there is a mistake. What I'll do, that I'll run the code from here, merge. See, if there is any mistake in your code, you have to again run from where you have started. So I have taken again, run this query over here, movies data, null value is available over here, perfect. So I'll go down, and over here these are okay, object and info is perfect. Null values, it will show some of the null values, yeah, perfect. Then I'll pass over here NA, okay, and same thing I'll pass over here. See, you have seen or not, let me show you. So what I have done basically over here, see, movies data dot drop NA, correct? What it has done basically, it has dropped the NA and it has display all the my remaining data over here. And if you see that 105 106 is removed from here, but if you see on the top, there will be 105 and 106 with the NA values, right here, correct? And one more is there, I guess, 112 112. And if you go down also, there is a 140 and 141. No, not there, sorry, it was in the concatenation, not here. Okay, so there is a three columns, a three row, basically 105 106 and 112 without the with the NA. And once I applied over here drop NA, it has removed all those rows. So 105 106 is not available, and 1012 will also not available over here, right? Not available, right? So yeah, now if I, so that code has completed over here, correct? It has removed everything. Now I can take this only variable movies data where I have all the data, and I will paste over here and run this. See, 105 106 is available, right? Again 1012 will available over here with NA. So what is happening basically? It is something that it is running this code and it is executing only for this, but it is not changing the table. If I talk in the SQL language, basically it is not altering the table, okay? It is removing the null value from my queries and whatever the result is coming from that queries, but actually मेरे database का जो table है उसको change नहीं कर रहा है, ठीक है? So my movies data is the
just like select
variable.
command.
Sorry.
So हम बोल सकते हैं ये just like select work कर रहा है. So it
Yes,
is
yes,
showing
as like a
the
select, it is working over here, okay? So it is not changing my table here. So for that, what I will do, I'll write over here in place, in place, in place equal to true, 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 ठीक है? अगर हम ऐसा करेंगे तो what it will do basically, it has performed the alter table, जो query होता है हमारा SQL में, उसके तरह काम कर रहा है अभी ये, ठीक है? Now if you run
Okay.
this code, you will not find any null values, and over here if you run this, you will not find 105 and 106, correct? Perfect.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, now there is a concept of basically dropping of some columns. Let's say that you don't need that column in your data. How will you drop this? So basically I see that there is a language already available over here. I don't want this language ID, correct? I don't need this. I want to delete that. So how to delete the columns from the data? How to delete the columns from the data frame? For that we write the movies, okay, सेम डेटा का जो नाम है मूवी डेटा फ्रेम का जो नाम है मूवीज डेटा डॉट ड्रॉप, ठीक है? इसके अंदर में लिखेंगे कॉलम्स इक्वल टू, और कॉलम का जो नाम होगा वो लिखना पड़ेगा यहाँ पे मुझे, कॉलम इक्वल टू लैंग्वेज आईडी, ठीक है? डॉट ड्रॉप कॉलम इक्वल टू लैंग्वेज आईडी. इस समय मैंने ड्रॉप एन नहीं लिखा है, बस ड्रॉप लिखा है, ठीक है? सो कॉलम इक्वल टू language id. Run this code. See, language id has removed, right? correct?
Yeah.
Now if you take this and if you print over here is available,
Mm.
क्या करना पड़ेगा इसमें?
In place equals to true.
In place equal to true, so it will change my data frame basically. See, removed, right?
Yeah.
But if you want to delete some of the sorry, movies data dot drop, अगर मुझे रो डिलीट करना हो तो, हाँ, अगर मुझे रो नंबर 103 डिलीट करना हो तो क्या करेंगे? दैट इज़ योर होमवर्क, मैं सब चीज़ नहीं बताऊंगा. ओके, your question is that let's say that I want to delete some of the columns, that's okay, we have deleted, but I want to delete these two records 105 and 104. I don't want to keep in this. How we can delete this? Check, this is your homework. Okay, now next is that मैं बता देता हूँ उसमें ड्रॉप का यूज़ होगा, ठीक है, बट इंस्टेड ऑफ कॉलम यू हैव टू यूज समथिंग एल्स एंड एक्सिस भी अप्लाई करना पड़ेगा, ठीक है, इतना बता दिया. नेक्स्ट यू डू बाय योर सेल्फ and tell me tomorrow. Okay,
Yeah.
next let's say that you want to rename some of the columns name. Maybe you don't like the column name, so you want to rename that. How to rename the column name? How to rename the columns name? उसके लिए हम क्या करेंगे? उसके लिए हमें करना पड़ेगा what, movies data, ठीक है, डॉट रीनेम कॉलम्स इक्वल टू, और यहाँ पे हमें लेना पड़ेगा डिक्शनरी, ठीक है. अब समझ में आ रहा होगा डिक्शनरी क्या है. अगर मैं डिक्शनरी नहीं पढ़ाता तो यू विल बी लॉस्ट लाइक डिक्शनरी ये क्या है. सो आई विल टेक द डिक्शनरी ओवर हियर एंड डिक्शनरी में लेट्स से कौन सा नाम चेंज करूँ मैं. आई विल टेक दिस टाइटल. ओके, आई डोंट लाइक दिस नेम, आई वॉन्ट टू चेंज. सो ओल्डर column name as a key and the value will be as a new column name. So I'll take the movie name. Perfect. Change, right?
Mm. Yeah.
मुझे और बहुत सारे लेट्स से कॉलम का नाम चेंज करना हो तो व्हाट वी विल डू? नो डाउट, you just pass what you call multiple keys and values as in the dictionary, that's all. Again, IMD rating is the new key in the dictionary. Always guys remember the first left character or whatever you say data is one word, whatever is that is basically key in the dictionary, and the second one is basically जब आप ये डबल डॉट लिखते हो उसके लेफ्ट में जो रहेगा वो की रहेगा और राइट में जो रहेगा वो क्या रहेगा?
Value.
वैल्यू रहेगा, ठीक है. अगेन IMD rating is my key and I want to just write over here, let's say rating. Change, right? Again,
Yeah.
if you pass this over here,
No change.
no change, right? So you have to pass over here in place, alter the table. Please remember from the SQL, in place equal to true, and now if you print this, done, right? It's clear.
Yeah.
Now
Yes, sir.
the question is that I want to print this data frame in the reverse direction. I want first currency, unit, revenue, budget, language ID, studio, all this and movie at the last. कैसे करेंगे?
Reverse movie data. Can we?
नहीं भाई, उतना भी आसान नहीं होगा. मूवीज
मुझे
डेटा
लगा
डॉट
फंक्शन है.
रिवर्स काम नहीं करेगा ये तो. मुझे तो मैंने भी ऐसा ये ट्राई वैसे किया नहीं है. लेट्स ट्राई. आई थिंक आई यूज़ द ओल्ड मेथड दैट इज़ बेसिकली फॉर लूप, ठीक है. फॉर लूप में जैसे करते थे, लेट्स से वन लिस्ट है हमारे पास, ठीक है, समथिंग लेट्स से प्रशांत कॉमा विशाल, ठीक है, कॉमा ABC ले लिया, फिर कुछ नाम A1, 2, 3, 4 ले लिया, ठीक है. अगर इस लिस्ट को मैं बोलूँ कि रिवर्स डायरेक्शन में प्रिंट करना है, क्या करोगे? फॉर I इन L, ठीक है, -1. अब ये मत पूछना ये मैंने क्या लिख दिया. प्रिंट I, सी 4, 3, 2, 1 and Vishal and Prashant, right? Then I'll take one empty list, L2 equal to Okay, and then what I'll do that L2 dot append L, sorry, I, क्या आया, लिस्ट ऑब्जेक्ट नॉट एबल अपेंड, अच्छा स्पेलिंग मिस्टेक है, APPEND, ठीक है। L2 को प्रिंट कर दो, 4321 ABC विशाल एंड प्रशांत, परफेक्ट।
क्या?
इसी मेथड का यूज़ करके हम डेटा फ्रेम को अपोजिट डायरेक्शन में प्रिंट करेंगे, ठीक है। पहले हम INR को लेके आएंगे, अदर मेथड भी है, इट्स नॉट लाइक देयर इज ओनली फॉर लूप, बट विल ट्राई बोथ द मेथड, ओके। मैंने इसको पहले कभी किया नहीं है, सो लेट्स ट्राई दिस। सो व्हाट आई विल डू दैट, फॉर आई इन मूवीज डेटा, ठीक है। पहले देखते हैं इसका इसका आंसर क्या आता है, पहले आई, सो इट विल गिव अस ऑल द कॉलम्स नेम, करेक्ट।
हम्म।
अगर मैं इसी को रिवर्स कर दूं यहाँ पे तो -1, कोई डिफरेंस आया क्या, नो राइट, ओके, कोई डिफरेंस नहीं आया, दैट्स परफेक्ट, ठीक है, नो डाउट। इसको हम ऐसे आई के साथ आइट्रेट करा देते हैं, एंड देन व्हाट आई विल डू दैट, आई विल टेक वन लिस्ट ओवर हियर, लिस्ट विल बी कॉलम्स इक्वल टू एम्प्टी लिस्ट ले लिया मैंने, ठीक है। अब हम क्या करेंगे, इस आई जो कॉलम का नाम आया हुआ है, आई विल अपेंड दिस इन दैट लिस्ट, सीरियल सेम वाइज में, कोई चेंजेस नहीं है, कॉलम्स डॉट अपेंड APPEND अपेंड आई, ठीक है। ये हमारे पास कॉलम्स का नेम आ गया। अगर मैं आई को -1 करूँ तो क्या चलेगा, क्या नहीं, इफ़ आई को मैं, अच्छा आई में तो 1 by 1 आ रहा है ना, सो वी कैन नॉट चेंज एनीथिंग ओवर हियर, सो वी हैव अ कॉलम्स नेम ओवर हियर, राइट। अब मैं क्या करूँ इसको, अगर मैं इस लिस्ट को रिवर्स कर दूँ तो हो गया ना रिवर्स।
हम्म।
अब मैं यहाँ पे MOVIE मूवीज़ डेटा, और इसमें मैं ये वाला लिस्ट को पास कर दूँ,
Sir, I can't see your screen.
रियली,
No, visible to me, Vishal.
everyone is,
Okay, I think so. Some network issue.
okay, see, it is done, right, done or not, are you confused how I have done this, एक्सप्लेन करना पड़ेगा मुझे ये,
I think. नहीं, fine means we did it in the same way. But वही है कि कॉलम भी हमारा साथ में उसका वैल्यू भी चेंज हो रहा है. So which is
मैंने क्या किया, सी फॉर आई इन मूवीज डेटा, वेन एवर यू आइट्रेट द एनी डेटा फ्रेम without passing any other function, I am not passing any other function over here, right, with the movies data, I am not passing
Hmm.
any other function or with that data frame, so it will iterate all the column, ठीक है। जब मेरे पास कॉलम सारे आ गए तो मैंने क्या किया, आई हैव अपेंडेड इन न्यू लिस्ट, ठीक है। अब उस लिस्ट
Okay.
में आने के बाद मैंने उस लिस्ट को रिवर्स कर दिया, ठीक
Okay.
है, और उसको मैंने इस मूवीज डेटा फ्रेम में रख दिया। मे बी यू आर कन्फ्यूज दैट कि मैं कॉलम का नाम, कॉलम को यहाँ पे रखा तो डेटा डेटा कैसे दे दिया मुझे, करेक्ट, करेक्ट,
वही कॉलम ही रिवर्स हुआ ना, so how the data has been arranged accordingly.
करेक्ट, मुझे पता था ये डाउट आने वाला है। सी COLUMNS कॉलम्स, मेरे पास कॉलम का नाम आ गया, ठीक है। लेट्स से दैट फॉर एग्जाम्पल आई वॉन्ट टू गेट ओनली सम ऑफ द मूवीज़ नेम, पहले मैं मूवीज़ का मूवीज़ डेटा, ठीक है, ये मेरे पास मूवीज़ डेटा करके डेटा फ्रेम है जिसके अंदर ये मेरा वैल्यूज़ हैं, करेक्ट। इफ़ आई वांट दैट some of the, I just want some of the columns to print over here, I don't want all the columns, so मैं क्या करूँगा, एक लिस्ट लूँगा, करेक्ट, उस लिस्ट में मैं उस कॉलम को पास करूँगा, राइट, राइट और रॉन्ग,
Yeah.
कल भी बताया था मैंने ये चीज़, एंड वील गेट द डिज़ायर कॉलम नेम, राइट, ठीक
अच्छा.
है। और ऐसा ना करके अगर मैं यहाँ पे एक अलग से लिस्ट ले लूँ, दैट इज़ लेट्स से कुछ भी L56 एक लिस्ट ले लिया, उस लिस्ट में मैं ये कॉलम नाम पास कर दूँ, कंट्रोल
हम्म.
एक्स ओवर हियर, ठीक है। और इस L56 जो मेरा लिस्ट न्यू बना है उसको मैं यहाँ पे पास कर दूँ, बात तो एक ही है ना।
हम्म.
तो
got it.
सिमिलरली मैंने
Yes.
जो कॉलम नेम थे उस कॉलम नेम को हमने इस कॉलम में रखा,
Pass
ठीक
it.
है। और इस कॉलम को अगर मैं यहाँ से कॉपी करके इसके अंदर पास कर दूँ डेटा फ्रेम के अंदर, आई गेट द ऑल द डेटा, राइट। इट इज़ नथिंग बट द कॉलम इटसेल्फ, राइट, ऑल दिस। इसमें कोई
Okay, so
चेंजेस नहीं है,
data
डेटा
is
डेटा तो सेम ही है, मतलब कॉलम तो सेम ही है। अगर हाँ इसमें अगर कुछ चेंजेस होता है देन दिस मूवी डेटा विल नॉट एबल टू रिकॉग्नाइज, it will give the error. But I have not done
mm,
anything, I have just saved all these columns in separate list and passing over here, ठीक है।
mhm. So
क्लियर।
data column के हिसाब से ड्राइव हो रहा है.
हाँ अब मैं क्या करूँगा, अगर मैं इस कॉलम को बेसिकली रिवर्स कर दूँ, अब मैं लिस्ट में तो प्ले कर सकता हूँ ना, एज पर द लिस्ट प्रॉपर्टी, राइट।
Mm,
आई इफ आई वांट टू जंप लेट्स से टू, सी दिस इज द बाय द वे लिस्ट प्रॉपर्टी, राइट। Jumping of the
mm.
data by two or something, let's say if I do two, so movie id, industry rating, language, revenue and currency आ गया। क्या किया मैंने, वो एक को जंप कर देगा, आई थिंक मैंने लिस्ट में पढ़ाया था। if you write
Yes.
if you write one it will give all, but if you give minus one over here it will give you the reverse, correct। कुछ
Mhm.
कुछ नहीं किया, बस इस कॉलम्स में मैंने सारे कॉलम्स मैंने सारे कॉलम्स को रख दिया और उसको मैंने रिवर्स करके इस मूवी आईडी के अंदर उसको प्रिंट करवा दिया। जैसे कि अगर मैं यहाँ पे ऐसा ना लिख के वन बाय वन लिखूँ ऐसे, करेंसी, ठीक है, एक लिस्ट ले लिया उसमें करेंसी लिखा, फिर कॉमा डाला, फिर ये यूनिट लिया, एक एक करके। तो ये कोडिंग तो नहीं होगा वैसे, इसको कोडिंग नहीं बोलेंगे, ठीक है। कोडिंग का मतलब होता है टू डू समथिंग फास्ट एंड ऑटोमेटेड वे। तो इसलिए मैंने उसको लिस्ट में लिया और उस लिस्ट को आई पास ओवर हियर। आई थिंक नाउ अब क्लियर हो गया होगा, राइट।
Yes.
So I can pass over here columns and over here minus 1, so it will give this, correct। now my question is that ठीक है, ये तो एक अलग एग्जांपल था। let's take the entire data, movies data। if I ask you that I want only from 12 to 18 and release year to language, only this data I want। so basically what I'm trying to say that let me take this list में हम slicing पढ़े थे, right। slice out the data, consider the entire list as a pizza and take out some part of that as a, that is called slice, right। similarly
Yeah.
अगर मैं यहाँ पे बोलूँ कि मैंने बोला था 12th, so 12th is here and here from here till 18 मुझे इतना ही डेटा चाहिए। I want only this data from the whole with column name, of course। how we can do this, can we do this or not first।
Yes. Obviously we can. लेकिन
चलो ट्राई करते हैं। सो इट इज़ 0 1 2 3, क्या था क्वेश्चन, क्या था, कहाँ से चाहिए था, IMD रेटिंग से रेवेन्यू तक चाहिए था और 12 से लेके 18 तक चाहिए था, ठीक है। 12 से 18 एंड स्टूडियो से रेवेन्यू, बस इतना याद रखना। सो मूवीज़ डेटा डॉट आई लॉक एंड इट वॉज 12 to 19 कॉमा, और यहाँ पे क्या होगा 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, so 5 6 7 8 5 to 9, 5 to 9 आ गया, मैच कराएं। मैंने क्या लिखा था,
yes.
12 to 19 लिखा था ना, तो ये 16 से क्यों आ रहा है। इट इज कमिंग फ्रॉम द 16, राइट। आई सेड 12, आई सेड 12 to 19, तो 116 से क्यों आया। 12 to 19 0 1 2 3, अच्छा अच्छा अच्छा, प्रॉब्लम है 0 1 2 3 4 नहीं है ना,
4 5 नहीं.
3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12, कहाँ से बोला था, 12 से बोला था, राइट।
Yes.
Yes, sir.
12, सो 12 का इंडेक्स क्या है अगर हम काउंट करें तो 0 1 2 3, 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 है, राइट।
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
8
sir.
9 10 11 12 13
12 पे
14
16 वाला इंडेक्स आ रहा है।
12 to 14
So 12th पे
12th कौन
ओके
नहीं
तो
12th क्या एक इतना क्या करना है लेट्स वेट अ सेकेंड
8 से क्वेश्चन
इतना
करना
काउंट
होगा
नहीं
हमें।
कर सकते इतना काउंट नहीं कर सकते रीसेट इंडेक्स सिंपल ठीक है अब 12th आ गया 8th पे राइट सो
यस
8th to 14th सो 15th 8th to 15th 8 to 15th आ गया ना correct now the question is that what I have done basically so guys basically it is same slicing of data frame as we have done in the list correct but I have used our function iLock if you do like this it will give the error over here now the question is that what is iLock this is the one of the interview question also what is the iLock so basically in the data frame take the new page iLock LOC is basically index location ठीक है this is the basically what do you call function in pandas which is used for which is used for slicing of data frame क्लियर इसका सिंटेक्स क्या होता है आई सॉरी LOC देन रो इंडेक्स कॉमा कॉलम इंडेक्स यहाँ पे लिख देता हूँ कॉलम इंडेक्स ठीक है तो मैंने यहाँ पे क्या किया दिस वन 8 to 15 इज माई रो इंडेक्स राइट मैंने वर्टिकली काउंट किया राइट दिस इज द रो और दिस इज रो राइट ये रो काउंट किया इधर जाएंगे तो कॉलम हो गया तो उसका मैंने कॉलम इंडेक्स पास किया यहाँ पे 5 to 9 एंड 8 to 15 करेक्ट है
यस
एनी डाउट
नो डाउट
so iLock is basically index location where I need to pass two parameter one is the row index and another one is the column index so 8 to 15 again 15 I have taken but it will take a one value lower शुरू से मतलब स्टार्टिंग में पाइथन से ही देखते आए हैं करेक्ट अगेन आई हैव टेकन 9 but it will take till 8 only it's clear because it's starting with the 0 over here first one is a 0 okay
या
so that is one now my question is that for you I want the data from this 3 idiot till IMD rating 8.4 and here क्या interstellar till 8.6 मतलब 3 idiot से 8.4 interstellar से 8.6 कोड बताओ क्या लिखना पड़ेगा मुझे what should I write कॉलम का नाम चाहिए just take this come on क्या लिखूंगा यहाँ पे जो कोड बनेगा और मुझे वो प्रिंट करके देगा व्हाट शुड आई राइट 3 इडियट से इंस्टरटेलर तक ही बोला था तो चलो थोड़ा और आगे ले लेते हैं और ये रहा हमारा और मेरा क्वेश्चन है कि हमें यहाँ से IMD रेटिंग और यहाँ से इतना ही डेटा चाहिए बस इतना डेटा चाहिए
7 to 13 एंड हमारा कॉलम में आएगा 1 2
सो यू आर
3
सेइंग आई लॉक ओके नेक्स्ट 7 to 13
13 या
आर यू श्योर मैंने री इंडेक्स हटा दिया है
1 2 3 नो नहीं, 0 1 2 3 4 5, 5
5,
to
5 to 8.
5 6
0
7 8,
1 2 3 4
5 to
5
10.
5 6 7 8
Hmm, 5.
5 to 9 कॉमा कॉलम में क्या आएगा?
वॉल्यूम में आएगा 1 2 3 4 5, 1 to 6,
0, 1, 2, 3.
1 to 6.
Starting with 0, index always start with 0.
0, yes.
0 1
0,
2 3 4.
4.
So
5 then.
5. ठीक है, let's do this. movies movies data dot ilock क्या था? 5 to 9, 5 to 9 कॉमा 0 to 5. क्या इशू आया?
Spelling. Movies का spelling.
एम ओ ओके, MOVIE आ गया ना? 3 idiots लेके इस साइड तक.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
So we have done lot of things today. You practice all this and then we'll see. अभी बहुत है इसमें, बहुत honestly. We have pivot, we have group by, lot of things are there. Okay. We have lock also by the way. कहाँ गया? We have a lock also, LOC, just location. Here we need to pass the column name. Okay, even ilock में भी बहुत है, -1, all this. So we'll see this, probably we will complete by tomorrow this pandas. Okay, and then there will be numpy and matplotlib. We will hopefully by 29th we will complete it. Not if not 29, we will continue till first. But please don't ask me to cancel the classes because I just want to complete in these 3 days continuously. Okay,
Sure, sir.
maximum we can go till March 1. But if there is any emergency, let's say class cancelled, then we will not take in the weekdays. We'll take one class on weekend, next coming weekends, and we'll complete it. Okay. But my question is,
Mm.
my plan is that we'll complete by 1st of March at any cost. But before that, my deadline is basically 29th Feb. Okay. So कल हम pandas complete करेंगे and then we'll start numpy and matplotlib. numpy ज़्यादा बड़ा नहीं है, मतलब बड़ा in the sense है, but we are that is basically for data science. Whatever the part for the data analytics, we'll touch that only. And then matplotlib थोड़ा सा बड़ा है, like how to plot the graph and all. Okay. And after including all this, we'll see all together how we can perform. ठीक है. So are you finding any difficulties in Python or anything, और मज़ा आ रहा है?
नहीं, अब तो pandas में तो we are feeling good now.
Love it, sir.
What about the other means?
Love it, sir.
मैं समझ गया भाई, मैं उसकी बात नहीं कर रहा, मैं बात कर रहा हूँ अदर टॉपिक्स लाइक एक्सेल, पावर बीआई, वो भी पढ़े थे.
Oh, okay. Yes, sir, yes, sir. I was actually, sir, मुझे एक बात भी बोलनी थी. सर, वो आपके पास वो जो हमने क्रिएट करा था डिम फैक्ट सेल से पावर बीआई पे, जो जितने विजुअलाइजेशन हमने क्रिएट करे थे,
हम्म.
सर वो आपके पास पीबी एक्स में है क्या फॉर्मेट उसका?
ऑफ कोर्स होगा ही. मैंने
जिसको
डिलीट तो कुछ भी नहीं किया है. लेट मी सी.
सर, सो दैट वो मेरे लिए थोड़ा हेल्पफुल हो जाएगा.
पावर बीआई ये नहीं है. पावर बीआई डॉक स्टडी मटेरियल, पावर बीआई डेटा एनालिटिक्स, ये वाला है. मैंने एक और भेजा था ना, आई थिंक टेलीकॉम प्रोजेक्ट वाला, टेलीकॉम डेटा, और उसका पावर बीआई भेजा था, राइट?
यस सर.
एक और है मेरे पास फूड का, इफ़ यू वांट आई कैन शेयर दैट एंड यू कैन डू दैट. तो इसको क्या करूँगा, मैं गेटअप पे डाल दूंगा एंड देन यू टेक फ्रॉम दैट. ओके, बिकॉज इतना बड़ा फाइल तो जीमेल से जाएगा नहीं, और मैं जीमेल भी फुल हो गया बिकॉज मल्टीपल क्लासेस इज गोइंग ऑन एवरी टाइम, आई शेयर ऑन द जीमेल्स. यही था ना? KPI page, right?
Yes, this is the data.
Hmm. Right. Okay, I'll share this. Okay. चलो ठीक
Yes.
है फिर, see you tomorrow. Okay.